Hi, it's Shannon Cherry, the Power Publicist. Today I want to tell you a bit of a story. One that involves one of my daughters. As many of you know, I have twin daughters. They're almost 4. They'll be 4 in January. And you may think, well, what does this have to do with publicity? Everything. One of them has learned the concept of putting a spin on things. And once you learn this concept yourself, you'll be able to apply it in your press releases, in your marketing materials, because it's all about the spin. Now, I know spin has a negative connotation, and it doesn't need to be that way. It's all in how you look at things. It's not that you're lying or avoiding the truth, it's how you're putting it out there in the best positive light. So let's talk about this. Yesterday I had a teleclass that I was preparing for. If you want to see it, it was very successful. You can register for it at easypublicityplan.com. It was all about creating publicity plans. So we were finishing up the day and I was kind of going through my notes at dinner time, and one of my daughters, Sasha, went and fed the cats. It's one of her daily tasks, her jobs, and she loves doing it. She loves our cats, and she loves feeding them. Well, somehow, as she was feeding them, she was sitting on the floor, and the next thing we knew, a fire extinguisher went off. Somehow she pulled out the pin and had it go all over the place. Yes, it was a mess, and yes, we had to clean it up right away. Nobody got hurt. The cats are fine. She was fine. And everyone got a little scared because we didn't know what was going on. But all in all, everything was fine. We just had a big mess on our hands. I ended up calling my grandfather, the girl's great-grandfather. He's 88 years old, and I don't know if you know anything about him. I know I talk about him occasionally, but he's an old-time sportscaster. He's a great radio voice, and I just adore the man, and so do my girls. So we call him up just to check on how he's doing and tell him the story about what Sasha did with a fire extinguisher. It's pretty funny if you think about it once you get around the mess. So he asked her, he said, Sasha, what happened with the cats? And she said, I made it snow. You see, the girls have been anticipating snow for a long time, because we live in upstate New York, but it hasn't arrived yet. So she looked at it as a way of making it snow. Now, granted, I'm never going to let her make it snow again, hopefully, but it's all about how you look at it and what your perspective is. So the keys to spinning are really easy. Look for the positive, be honest about what happened, and tell people how you see it. And this can be a lot of fun, and use that tactic in your publicity planning. Now again, if you did miss last night's call on publicity planning, you can get access to that webinar. All you need to do is go and sign up at easypublicityplan.com and get access to that, because I gave away a lot of tips there too. So if it's not snowing where you are, or you're not planning on snow, just remember, you can always have snow inside if you so choose.